Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. What's really going on? Keys, messages and clarity. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with fish. We have pile number 2 with boot. And we have pile number 3 with rooster. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. Quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get both my oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we are using them today in today's reading. So pile number 1, what's really going on? Keys, messages and clarity. And we have a bunch of cards. So we're going to start with preparing the first part. We're going to take 1 card each from these small decks and also a kipper card here. We're going to take 1 significator card from this deck. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards, and we're going to start with shuffling and putting it up on the table, and we're going to read that part and unfold the messages as we go. And afterwards we are going to continue with a couple of oracle cards that I have prepared. So we're also going to reveal here what it says, but let's just put the fish here that you felt drawn to in the corner, and let's start preparing. So we're going to take one of these cards. Oops, that one came out. Okay, and then 1 card each from my own oracle decks. So what's really going on? What is really going on? Yeah, what's going on? Card deck doesn't want to talk. No, that's too many cards. Yeah, let's go with this one. And then one of these. That's the one. We are going to take a kipper card. So what's really going on? That's funny. Why was this turned around? Oh, 2 cards. Oh yeah, let's just turn them around. So it's a little bit messy here, but it's okay. It's okay. We will sort out the energy, I hope. So what's really going on for pile number... Okay, that's a lot of cards. Okay, let's see here. Let's just start. You felt drawn to the fish. It's even a goldfish. So let's see what we got here. And it says determination. It also says physical and spiritual alignment with the world and sharing of knowledge and teacher. But the goldfish makes me think of memory, because it said that the goldfish have a short memory. So, okay, we have a goldfish. Let's see what we got here. We have plant seeds of intention. Go and grow and then glow. It says go, grow and glow. Plant seeds of intention. Determination. Okay. We have the Lovers. We have 2 of Pentacles. It's like, I heard it's a dream will come alive again is something that I hear, because I said goldfish has a short-term memory. Then we have plant seeds of intention. So it's like almost that you planted seeds, and then you have been something with not being aligned. And with the Two of Pentacles and the Lovers here, it's like you're becoming realigned. You're becoming realigned with a dream that has not yet come true. We have nine. Yeah, we have 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups. We have 8 of Wands. Wow, this is very good. 8 of Wands and the Moon. The Moon in this reading actually gives me a very good feeling, because it kind of feels like emotional fulfillment. So what's going on? I think there's a lot of things going on, so I think there's going to be like several messages. But one message coming through very clearly is that right now, universe and your higher self is trying to realign you with, I wouldn't say a forgotten dream. Maybe for some of you, because we have a short term, like maybe it has been forgotten, or maybe it wasn't prioritized, or maybe it wasn't, maybe something happened and you weren't aligned. So now it's about realigning you with this beautiful dream. So there's a lot of balancing going on in your life now, and a lot of like getting you to move towards making this happen. And to make this happen, you have to grow as well as a person. So, and with the Moon here, it could be that you have to go through something to get there. Let's look what else we got here. Wow, look at that. We have Virgo, the most criticizing sign of them all, the shadow aspect of Virgo. The light aspect, like I say, all signs are beautiful. But the shadow aspect, criticism, and I was coughing and things like this. I always do that. But yeah, anyways, pointing here towards the throat, criticism. So we have Mars in Virgo. That's intense. Mars in Virgo in the 6th house. 6th house can be a very difficult house. It's said to be one of the like bad houses, even if there's no bad houses. But yeah, 6th house, it is the house that talks about health, everyday life, everyday routines, work, health, depth and burden. They need, and the moon is feminine energy as well, and the moon makes me think of the moon, which is in the 4th house, Cancer, connected to the 4th house in Cancer. So I feel like they're trying to take you through maybe some family issues or some kind of past issues, or somebody very criticizing. And I feel pile number 1, like you already did a lot of work with yourself and that you already are in a good flow, but it's like something, it was like you were a little bit misaligned and now you're being aligned again. But there's definitely something here that needs to be released. It could even be self-criticism here. 2nd house, yeah, wow, 2nd house, the house of, can't speak anymore. The 2nd house in astrology is about money and value, but it's also about self-worth. Abundance is your birthright. It's connected to Taurus and Venus and the major arcana Hierophant and the Empress. What's really going on is that you're being forced to face whatever is making you think that you're not worthy. And for some of you, this is a big blockage. For some of you, this is just like a little misalignment, and it's like almost staring you in the face. Could have to do something with women, like a female or the feminine energy. Could have to do with your divine feminine. Could have to do with your mother, your sister, or the feminine energy within yourself. Your female voice or something. You're right to be, I heard beautiful. You're right to be beautiful, successful, worthy, abundant. And I keep feeling like you've been doing like a lot of work, like you've been working with yourself, you've been healing, you have your vision board maybe, you have your vision, you have your visions about what you want. and all these things. And with all these positive cards here, the Lovers, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, it feels like you're in a good flow already. It feels like you're in a good flow already, actually. But with the Moon and the criticism here with Mars in Virgo, it does seem like there is something that you need to face. And that's what you're doing now, I think. You're being forced to face what's blocking you from making this dream come true. Comfort. Sixth house is definitely connected to diet as well. We have a beautiful bowl of ramen here, yeah. And the water element. And we have decision. Look at this, it's pretty interesting. With the Two of Pentacles. And then the decision here with the moon and the moon and the sun here. I think you're standing at a crossroad right now where you are about to make your dreams come true, but you're also forced to face the obstacles that are hindering them from coming true. And I don't even think they're hidden. I think they're like staring you in the face. Like they're very, like even the pointing here, it's very clear what is like kind of blocking you. If you have any aggressive energies in your life, it's very clear that they're like in your face. Yeah, they're in your face with Mars and Virgo. Wow, this is I actually have Mars and Virgo, I just remembered. Yeah. Yeah. Mars and Virgo can be a bit difficult probably. Let's look at more cards. Let's see what else we got here. Like Cactus. Resourcefulness. Some spiky energy. Yeah, what is this spiky energy? This horned spiky energy. I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that is very criticizing, very spiky in their energy. But look, we have resourcefulness here. And cacti also, you know, is a very sacred plant and also very resilient. So there's a lot of blessings actually. And with determination, why do I heard dementia? Like some, I don't know, like some, I think you're outgrowing like a very criticizing, harsh and spiky energy. And this could be people in your life actually, and you're really, really outgrowing them. And I think like what is like really differentiating you from each other right now is that you are on a very high, abundant path of manifesting like big dreams coming true. I think we have determination. I think you're very like, I can't really feel like you are confused. When you are confused, it's like you're fooling yourself that you're confused. When you're confused, it's like, oh, I don't know what to do about the situation. It's actually pretty clear. Because I feel a very spiky, almost a little bit aggressive, criticizing, irritating energy here. So whatever that is, whoever that is, of course, it's not good for you and it's nothing that you want in your life. But I don't know if you need to make a choice here, actually. Decision, yeah, you need to make a decision here. And somehow it feels like you're forced to do that now. Do you want... You need to clear this out. It has a lot to do with your self-worth here. For some of you, this definitely the mother is coming up with the moon card, with the Virgo. I'm thinking mother because my mom is a Virgo. So this immediately makes me think of my mother. So if it resonates for you, but it could be anybody else, could be a partner or, you know, whoever, but somebody with a spiky, criticizing, pointing finger, like really pointing finger and wanting you to like, I don't know, shut up. I heard that. So yeah, it could be somebody very aggressive. Mars, you know, Mars is a pretty aggressive. It's the most aggressive planet, you know, but Mars is also the warrior. So there's a situation in your life that is forcing the warrior within you to awaken. I love that we have the second house here. And you know, yes, second house is about material income and money, but it's also about self-worth. Our basic values, our desires, and our self-worth. You know, it all starts there. What do you think about yourself? And how do you feel about yourself? And when we allow people to criticize us and come with their spikiness and their horns, you know, and you know, minimize us, or I don't know what they're doing, making us feel bad in this way or that way. When we're allowing them to do that, we are telling ourselves that we're not worth better than that. So this is like soul crushing a little bit. And there's like lessons here. Some of you, it's like some of you have come pretty far on this journey, and some of you are like dealing with this now. I just keep hearing, like, I hear, this is maybe for like a couple of you only, but I hear some of you, it's like you think you're confused, but you actually, if you think about it, you're not confused, because if somebody's not treating you well, or if something is not working, I mean, that's it. It's especially, of course, if something is not working in a relationship, of course we can fix it, But if there's like really aggressive energies and criticizing energies, this is, and it's not, it's making you feel bad, that's it. It doesn't work. So for some of you, you are like, it feels like you're going through this shift, you're dealing with past issues that is coming up now, past emotional issues, your shadow self with the moon, actually, dealing with your shadow self and healing that. It's affecting your health a lot. It's affecting the way you have with Mars here. Mars is also connected to determination. Mars is connected to determination. The light aspect of Mars, is ambition, it is power, it's passion, it's desire, it is the energy that pushes us to, with determination, to achieve very big things and pull through maybe very difficult things to get there. So I don't know if you're dealing with an actual person in your life, or if you're dealing with your shadow self, but everything is it's so, this is your whole life right now. This seems to be your whole reality in life, and everything is about your higher self is guiding you to clear out, to balance yourself, to get rid of things doesn't resonate with you anymore, to heal yourself, to love yourself, to strengthen your self-worth, to open up the gateways of abundance, to comfort yourself, and to bring comfort and love into your life. Peace, love, comfort, stability. A lot of stability are actually with the second house, Taurus, you love stability, and Taurus also loves beautiful things. They want to have a nice house. They want to have a fridge full of food, and, they want a lot of stability and really enjoy life. And I think, this is what differs you from other people that you had karmic connections with, is that there are people that are still stuck in a loop of the old, and you've been there in the old, but you're not in the old anymore. You already moved into the new, but you haven't moved the whole you into the new. So you're kind of like, you have to like deal with the triggers that comes up and the situations that comes up. So you what is it called? Like step by step, you're becoming you're fully renewed into the new reality that you have manifested and created for yourself. This is nice. Metal ox with experience the greatest love. Experience the greatest love. We have Taurus and we have an ox. That's interesting as well. So, I just have to say the ox in Chinese astrology, Chinese zodiac, I've put up a cheat sheet here. 1949, 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, and 2021. Just wanted to say that this resonated with someone. And ox is diligent, dependable, strong, and determined. So determined comes up again, The stability that you're building for yourself. This is very, very nice. But you have obstacles to overcome in your shadow self because you had karmic connections and because you have disappointments in your life. Things happen to you. And it's fine. It's okay. You're overcoming them. But for some of you, you need to make a decision maybe a very strong decision, and almost stop being confused and unapologetically cut out the people that needs to be cut out of your life. Especially if you have somebody that still criticize you and is aggressive in some way. I said it many times, it comes up in my reading, I have a narcissistic mom. I had to cut out my whole family. Yes, it's sad, but for now, I had to do it to be able to heal, because how can you heal if somebody's still abusing you? I mean, what kind of message do you send out to yourself and your inner child when you're still letting somebody abuse you. So, yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Choice again. Choice, decision. Choice, decision, determination. Yeah, maybe some of you need to make a strong determination to leave something. To leave something. And look how bright the path is here. It looks a little bit like, I don't know, it looks a little bit romantic actually. Maybe somebody's sneaking out. Maybe you will probably meet the greatest love maybe on your path here. Maybe some of you have already done that. So on your path, on this spiritual path, on this path of abundance and healing and self-realization, it seems like you're also going to meet the love of your life. Could also be that the love of your life, you already met them. It's a part of the journey. But yeah, so that's very good. We also have seeing both sides. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. Yeah, I keep feeling like if somebody's confused here, you already got the answer. It's already pretty clear. I don't know, it's like you're making it more difficult for yourself because maybe it's scary to make that decision to let go. And but resourcefulness, I mean, I have no doubt in your ability, in your capability and ability to change your life situation, because I feel like you already did that, and I feel like you already went through very challenging things, and also I already feel like you already gotten many rewards, and so I really feel like you can pull through. Yeah, whatever it is, look at this. Go grow. Yeah, keep on growing and keep on glowing. Yeah, just keep on going, keep on growing. Go grow and glow. You already planted the seeds of intention. It's already there. You already know what you want. You already know what you don't want. But it seems like something is making you a little bit confused. And I think, yeah, it's just... Could be that something is attacking your self-worth and that is making you confused. Like your shadow self hasn't healed certain things, and that makes it difficult to see things very, very clearly. Rejoice in love. Breathe in the fragrant breath of life. So once again, what is it? There's a lot of love here in your reading as well. So you go here alone almost. You make a choice. You make a decision. It seems like you're off here. Off here seeking something better for you, seeking healing, and and then we have the lovers, we have the lovers. I mean, the lovers is a very strong card about love. It's connected to Gemini, so it's also about making decisions. Yeah, it's about choices and decisions. What is this? Choice and decision. Make that choice, make that decision, and keep that, and keep this aggressive energy out of your life. Keep any negative self-talk out of your life. Don't allow yourself to think bad about yourself, because of course, if you've been hurt by other people, there is usually, we start thinking bad about ourselves. So it could be that you have some negative patterns where you were like talking bad about yourself, not saying that you're not good enough in one way or another. So anyways, experience the greatest love and rejoice in love. So you go here alone, but here is love. So whatever you're leaving behind, you're finding like the greatest love of all. So yeah, I don't know what this is, but it seems to be a great love story. A great love story seems to be on your path. I want to take 3 more cards because I feel like this reading is a little bit incomplete. So we have some more messages here. Whatever you lose, you will gain. Whatever you lose, you will gain again. Yeah, you will gain, but a better version, I hear. So if you lose a family, you will also gain a family. If you lose a job, you will also gain a job. Like something like that. King of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this is be bold. Yeah, be bold. That's what you need to be. You need to be bold. You need to be determined. You need to cut anything out of your life that doesn't resonate with your energy. You need to not accept any aggressiveness, any irritation and frustration. If somebody's bringing you this, like, it's cut them out of your life. Cut them out of your life. Yeah, here comes the person that's bringing this. The Five of Swords. Yeah. Cut them out of your life. This is so typical, you know. Five of Swords really talks about, this is the card, there's no winners. This is just fights. Nobody can win. Even the one who thinks they're winning like, but out of, with a cost of their soul, because they're acting in a bad way. So there's no winners here. And this is if you've been in like if you've ever been in a narcissistic, any type of relationship with a colleague, with a family member, with a neighbor, or like some toxic person, you know, there's nobody that can win. The best thing that you can do is cut this person out of your life and never look back. And that's the only way to win, actually. So King of Swords here, look straightly here at the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is like, they want to continue the drama. They want to continue the fight. You know, they want to continue this, whatever they're doing towards you. So, but you are the King of Swords here. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is also you. This is a lot of repetition in your reading, because Eight of Pentacles is also about determination, devotion, determination, and hard, loyal, honest work. And you've been doing this. You have something that differs, that divides you from this other people's energy. You already have a foundation. You already worked with yourself. You already have clarity, you already have tools, you already have so much good things going for you, but you're still dealing with some kind of aggressive, frustrated, irritated energy. And once again, it could even be in your own shadow self that you're getting triggered because something is unhealed and has something to do with your value, your self-worth, and how you see yourself, and how you relate to other people, and how other people relate to you, I think. So what you need to do here is focus on yourself. Yeah, and once again, like, keep your energy completely clear, and like get rid of anybody that hurts you in any way. You know, anyone who irritates you or frustrates you. So, and keep being determined, and keep on working here with the Eight of Pentacles, because your dreams are coming true. Step by step, they are coming true. Yeah, step by step, they're coming through. I feel like you're in a good flow. I feel like you're completely aligned with what your soul wants, and your soul wants you to deal with these karmic connections. Your soul wants you to heal your shadow self, and your soul wants you to manifest this abundance for you. It's kind of like the next step, making your dreams come true. Okay, pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we are using them today in today's reading. So pile 2, what is really going on? We are going to figure that out together with some keys, messages, and clarity. And we are going to start with preparing the first part of your reading. We're going to take 1 card each from these 4 decks. Oh, well, almost all of them actually. Yeah, that one. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We're going to look at the boot here that you felt drawn to. And we're going to start your reading in that corner. And then we are also going to look at some oracle cards that I've prepared. And maybe take some more tarot cards if we feel like it. So let's start with preparing. So what is really going on? What is really going on for pile number 2? What's really going on? Okay, oh yeah, we're going to do one of these. Okay, Can't remember how I did it. Yeah, let's do something like this. Tarot cards. So, what is really going on for pile number 2? Oh yeah, let's do these 4. Let's start with these. Yeah, that doesn't work. Let's go like this. Okay, let's look at the boot. We have boot and balance. Be ready for a difficult transition. Getting more grounded and natural. Okay. Let's do this card. We have breadcrumbs of bliss. Heed your pleasure principle. And a number 11. Breadcrumbs of bliss. Yeah, at least that's a little bit of bliss. Heed your pleasure principle. Okay, I'm getting a message, but let's look at the tarot cards. We have judgment. Wow, this is great actually. We have Page of Pentacles. I have to say, I think you have been in a difficult transition, and I think now you're going to experience the fruits of that. You've been holding on to breadcrumbs of bliss. We have a number 11 here, spiritual alignment and awakening. So you are already going through this very big process of spiritually awakening and changing your life in the most positive way. And now you are leaving a very difficult transition behind you. There has been some light. You've been holding on to these breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs of like having an inner feeling like, okay, things are changing to the better, but also experiencing maybe like actual blissful feelings, or like feelings of joy and happiness and freedom. It has only been breadcrumbs, but now it seems like it's going to be very grounded in some way here. So bigger bliss is coming here. The star. Oh my God. Wow. I mean, that was the biggest confirmation. I was thinking in my mind, yeah, maybe I got ahead of myself because we haven't even turned, so many cards. But then we got the star. Wow. Look at that. Look at you. So this is what's happening. I think you are here, like you are, something is going to shift here pretty big for you. We have 7 of Pentacles. It is going to bring you a new sense of stability and groundedness in your life. I even thought about the boot. I didn't think of anything negative. And I was thinking like, yeah, maybe some people are not going to choose this pile because they like boot feels like, oh, you're going to kick somebody out of your life or you're going to walk away from something or someone. But I didn't really get that message already when I like kind of saw the boot, just like preparing the piles yesterday. So what the message that I'm getting is, yes, you have been in a difficult phase of your life. You're transitioning now. Even the judgment is not a difficult difficult transformational card. It is not a difficult transformational card. It's not like the tower. Tower is more like shaky. Yeah, tower is more shaky. Even if judgment is connected to Pluto. But we look at the card here also. It's like freedom here. So you're about to experience some freedom, and these breadcrumbs of bliss is going to be your new reality. The star here, you're going to connect with the star here, and with the 7 of Pentacles is going to bring you some kind of new stability in your life. Rich. Yeah, you're going to become rich. Pile number 2. We have Saturn and Capricorn in the 10th house with riches. Yeah, not only that, you're also going to get some kind of reward, or like I said, some fruits from your labor is going to come here, and yeah, maybe you're going to get rich. We have 10th house, the house of career and success, and we have Page of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles always comes with this very new and fresh energy, with some kind of new opportunities or something. And when we have them in Pentacles, it can be a new job, a new home, a windfall of money, something new is manifesting in your life. The star. Wow, this is good. Could be that you've been waiting a long time also for this, because we have 7 of Pentacles here. But I think 7 of Pentacles gives me this very grounded feeling here. And 7 of Pentacles can be a boring card because it talks about patience. But I don't think it's boring at all, actually. I have a sense that 7 of Pentacles... I have this feeling 7 of Pentacles is a very good card. because it's this things are growing in a very stable way, very stable way. And I prefer this growth because it has a strong foundation. And we have Capricorn energy here. I was thinking a lot of this is very Saturnian energy, because Saturn, Capricorn, we have Saturn and Capricorn here in 10th house, is hardworking and, builds a very strong foundation. So this is like something has been built here. You already been building on this strong foundation, but now it's like this is a new chapter of your life where you almost like removed, or a new door. I don't know, but it really feels like it's a whole new chapter of your life, and it's good. Even here, the breadcrumbs of bliss, it feels like she's going somewhere. It feels like she's going here, she's going somewhere. So definitely a new chapter of your life, and that fits with the boot as well, you walking into this new chapter of your life. Fun time. This is nice. What can we say about that? This is where you're walking towards. So you're transitioning from a hard phase of your life. It was difficult. Now with Judgment comes the final release. And I feel like I have a little bit hard time breathing. So let's just breathe a little bit. So it could be really releasing some burden. And I feel like it's pushing against my heart chakra. I feel like it's pushing against my solar plexus chakra. So whatever you've been dealing with, I feel you're going to release here. And wow, nice. And we have Andromeda with the high vibration and magic and miracles. This is what's going to happen. This blissful breakthrough here. This blissful breakthrough. And I did a poll in my community page on this YouTube channel, and the most vote, and I asked, what do you want the most right now? And one of the choices were a peaceful and abundant flow in life, and that was the one that I choose. I was like, this is what I want now, and 40% of the people choose that. So maybe you saw that poll, maybe you choose that, and maybe your wish was heard, or maybe you've been feeling it coming, because this feels really like you're leaving a very transformational phase of your life, very changing, maybe even very challenging. And you're moving into more stability and peace, but also abundance, an abundant flow. There's also fun times. There's also magic and miracles. There's also riches. I mean, this is good. I hope this is my pile. This is good. This is very good. Main female person. It's your time to receive. Time. Look at this. Divine timing. So you went through some hard lessons here with the owl. And now you are crowned. So you went through some hard lessons. You balanced some karma. You took responsibility for something. The divine timing was there for you to go through this difficulty, and you did it, and now it's like done, or it's like you're dealing with the last things, the residues of energies, or the last things. And the female person here makes me think about receiving, and number 2 is about balancing. So now you will receive. Now you will receive the fruits of your burden, the fruits of your work, the fruits of these hard lessons maybe that you went through, or just this transformational period that you've been in. I mean, crown. I don't know why it's so hard to breathe. Sorry. I've had a really hard time reading in this part. And we have a number 8. Number 8. I don't want to stop the reading either, because, many times things just make sense for somebody else. So 8th house made me think. Number 8 is the 8th house in astrology. And we have crown games, right? Use of power. Crown games. There has been some kind of... it feels like you won over something. Because I feel this energy pressing against my solar plexus chakra and my heart chakra. It's like almost like I lose breath, or what's it called? So it could be that you had some power struggle with someone, or a power struggle with yourself. But we can see here you won. You won because you used your wisdom to overcome this. You used your wisdom to overcome this, and your spirit animal was with you. Maybe you have a bird as a spirit animal, or I see a wolf, or a wolf, or panther or I don't know. I see a lot of animals. I see a moose even. Yeah, a moose and an ant. Okay, stop. Yeah, so I see a lot of animals anyway. So it could be that you had your spirit animal with you, but there has maybe been a power struggle with you and your shadow self. You know, 8th house in astrology is a very difficult house. You know, it's the house of Scorpio. It's the house of Pluto. We have Pluto here with judgment. So there seems to be maybe some power struggle that once again, 3rd time with your shadow self or someone else. But it seems you use your power right use of power. And this is crowning you with the crown of wisdom, because this is the only way we can win. When we are crowned, when we handle difficult situation with wisdom. And it seems like this has unlocked some kind of riches for you. This has unlocked something for you. Like you did something the right way. So yeah, you did something the right way. So Saturn also likes doing things by the book. Saturn in Capricorn, you know, likes following the rules and doing things by the book. So something you did very good and very right. Even if the 8th house here, even if crown games here, even if somebody wanted to pull you into the darkness with them and wanted to bring out the worst part of yourself. And maybe you had to face that worst part of yourself, that triggered part of yourself. And maybe you need to do... maybe you needed to love and embrace that part with this Andromeda high vibrational energy and heal that. And maybe you did that. Maybe you purged and healed that. So I feel like you're getting rewards for doing the right thing. I feel like you added to your good karma when somebody wanted to bring you down with them into their bad karma. They wanted to see you fail. Could even be a part of yourself. The ego wants you to fail. The ego wants to suffer. You know, there's a part of ourself that doesn't want to be happy. It's called the ego. Yeah, you know. So we have fire horse, effortless vitality. Yeah, this is your freedom. This is your freedom. So yeah, you found your freedom. You freed yourself from something here. And we have wisdom. I mean, look at that. Could be an Egyptian, because this looks like Egypt here with the pyramids and things like this. So yeah, it could be that you have a very dark karma from Egypt with someone. And 8th house is connected here. And 8th house is the house of magic. It's the house of, like, it could be the house of dark psychic gifts and things like that. Doing things in the dark and hidden, like very dark Scorpio energy, shadowy Scorpio energy. So it could be that you could be that you've been dealing with your very dark magic, black magic karma from Egypt. And it could be that there's some person connected to this, some people connected to this. If you have people connected to these type of energies, they're going to be very dark. Yeah, very on the dark side. And yeah, who cares? It seems like you have overcome this and now happiness and joy is coming to you. So yeah, who cares about this? Childlike devotion. You are multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. Yeah, I think, you know, life is going to be a little bit different from now on, because I think you have unlocked gifts. Yeah, I have to breathe a little bit like this. You have unlocked gifts. And you know, Egypt is a lot of... I think Egypt is connected to the solar plexus. So why am I getting the solar plexus? It's a power. Yeah, this is about power. You took your power back. But in the struggle to take your power back, you were also tested, you know. Tested by the universe. Are you ready to let go of these type of energies? Are you ready to let go of these type of fights and power struggle? Are you going to do what's right, what is more aligned with a higher vibration, which is more aligned with your soul's wish to purge and clear and heal and regain your true pure power? Because there's something that has been impure here. It's a karmic connection or blockage, ego blockage, or some blockage in your energy that has been very like old and painful. Harmonize life. Align your inner and outer landscapes. Yeah, look at this. Wow, this is so nice. So flowy. Yeah. Peaceful and abundant flow of life. And childlike devotion. I mean, yeah, swimming. Yeah, you're swimming in this. Look at these beautiful colors here. So yeah, this is definitely where you're heading. You had to go through some hard lessons. you were going through maybe some hard lessons, maybe dealing with some very dark, difficult people with dark karma. They want to pull you down in their pit. You weren't pulled down. You're not being pulled down. And because of this, you're regaining your power, you're purifying your energy, you're taking something back from, I keep seeing Egypt here, you're taking something back, you're regaining some gifts, something is unlocking for you, you're being crowned. If you are ever scared of your own power, this is why, because you remember somewhere how powerful you are and how much responsibility comes with that power. So something where you are ready to take back that power now. And there will also be a release out of any fear that you have from standing in your power. I wanted to take 3 last cards. Yeah. The Wheel. Wow, this is nice. This is so nice. The Wheel of Destiny, Ace of Swords, and 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what you're doing. You're I don't know what's going on. You are breaking free from this karmic dark prison that you've been in. Whatever people and situations has been connected with it. Could even be financially. Because we have 10th house here. Riches. Now you're getting riches. Now you're getting your career success. Now you're getting your money. So what was this karmic situation here that caused you bad health, bad financial situation? Everything was like you were lonely here, you were poor, I don't know what. But yeah, it seems like it was very connected with this. And now you're breaking free from that with the Ace of Swords here. Look at this, breaking free. You're raising your consciousness. You're creating magic and miracles in your life. The wheel is turning. The wheel of destiny is turning in your favor. The wheel of destiny is turning in your favor. Look at this. Luck is changing for you now. Maybe you had bad luck. Maybe you had bad health. Yeah, there's a little bit of dark magic energy coming through here. So dark magic curses this type of energy. So yeah, maybe you had bad luck and bad health, and money was bad and everything was bad. Look at the white here. Look at the black here. The white and the black. Look how you dealt with it. You dealt with the good part of your life. You also dealt with the bad part of your life. You are friends with your light and you're friends with your shadow. You can balance these two without getting lost in the light, because we can get lost in the light too and become very unbalanced, And but we can also get lost in the dark. So this is what you're doing now. Look, you're even standing on one foot. Look at you mastering this. Look how you master this. Look how free you are here with the horse. Effortless vitality. You have vitality now. You go from this 5 of Pentacles. So much difficulty here. Finance is not working. Work is maybe difficult. Maybe home life is difficult. Maybe feeling lonely. I don't know what. You go from that to effortless vitality. Money is coming to you in this breakthrough. So it says here on the boot, difficult transition and balance. And you've been doing this. And now the fruits of your hard labor will come. Now you have balanced that karma. Nobody can stop this abundance from happening now. And you could even be experiencing magic and miracles because releasing this blockage. It was such a big blockage maybe. Maybe even a curse or some black magic put on you by a person. Or maybe, carrying that in your generational karma, like very heavy energy. Maybe you were born in a country, where there's a lot of wars and it's been just very, very heavy. Or so it's like you've been carrying this in the collective and in your energy. Something, I think this is more in your own energy and connected to past lifetimes. So big blockage removed also means there's a big gateway open. So all at once, all this good energy is going to come to you. And this is how we experience magic and miracles in your life. In our life. Maybe all of a sudden your health, you're healed. You had a health problem, and because this health problem was connected to this trapped dark energy in your body somewhere, and now because it's released and gone, the energy is flowing freely in your body, so now you're healed. So things like this could happen. So anyways, pile number 2, I'm a little bit sorry that I am just saying that because my breathing was a little bit weird and I don't know what. So anyways, pile 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3. and welcome to your reading. So quickly before we start, during the whole month of May, you can get my Oracle decks with free worldwide shipping plus 15% discount if you use the coupon code HAPPY on my website nordicl.com, and we are using them in today's reading. So pile number 3, what is really going on? We are going to figure that out together. You felt drawn to the Rooster. We're going to put it here in the corner and we're going to prepare the first half of your reading. We're going to take one card each from these decks, one significator card, a couple of tarot cards, and then we're going to start reading those messages. And afterwards, we are going to do some oracle cards that I've prepared and maybe even some more tarot cards. We'll see how it goes. So what is really going on for pile number 3? What's going on? Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to take both of them. And some tarot cards. So what is really going on for pile number 3? This. Okay, we are ready. Let's just start. So you felt drawn to the Rooster. And we have strange situation. It also says masculine qualities, power and dominance, and need to be more aggressive or assertive. When is there ever a need to be more aggressive? I don't know. Let's put it there. Let's see here what we got. So significator card, discover your superpower. And number 33, master number 33, access 100% of your mojo. So mojo is kind of what inspires you, I think. Yeah, your mojo, your thing, your thing. What is your superpower? Yeah, your thing. Okay. We have 10 of Pentacles. Nice. 10 of Pentacles. Whatever strange situation you are in, seems like you will be able to take yourself out of this. We have Knight of Cups. Maybe there is some help approaching you here. Somehow this made me feel like it's coming from Spirit, Knight of Cups. Maybe some help with Spirit here to activate a superpower here so that you can overcome this strange situation. 10 of Cups, wow, nice. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, this is very good. What's this last card? And 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, the card of the Seeker, the card of withdrawal. Withdrawing from something. Even this 8 of Cups card, usually 8 of Cups, the cups are all standing up, but here, you know, actually there's only 2 cups standing up. So this is a very sad situation, or gray. It looks very gray. Look at this. It looks like an eclipse, and we just had an eclipse in March. So maybe something happened in March. Maybe something happened in March that activated some kind of strange situation. Have you something with you activated your gifts of healing? Knight of Cups comes with so much healing here. We have Venus in Taurus in the second house with romance. But yeah, Venus in Taurus in the second house. Yeah, Venus in Taurus belongs in the second house. This is the house, the area of our life where we find finances. No, Venus doesn't belong in, but Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus. Yeah, Venus belongs in the second house. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Third house. Communication. Master your mind. The Lovers and the Magician. Okay, so strange situation. Yeah, strange situation. Yeah, confusing. Yeah, I got a little bit confused here. So with the third house, you know, well, it's so clear. But what is this in the corner? Everything looks so good, and then we have the Eight of Cups here in the corner. Is this maybe? This is the last. This is the last residue, almost from the eclipse. I don't know what happened, but you know, the last month has been difficult. Something with March eclipse season maybe was difficult for you. But something is some last thing is leaving your life here. I wouldn't even say this is you. I would say this is a part of you. It's like an energy leaving your life. Some strange situation is leaving your life. Yeah, that's it. So I'm getting like a message here. So it seems like recently we have a number 2. Makes me think of February, March. We have 2, 3. Yes, recently, the last couple of months, sometime there was something that happened. You were put maybe in a strange situation. Maybe you needed to be more aggressive even, or assertive. Maybe this brought out some power in you even. With a rooster here, maybe you were dealing with a difficult person, or you needed to become a rooster. You need to bring out the leadership within you and deal with this. So, and I felt like you dealt with it. And now I feel like, yes, there is some small little thing left from that strange situation here. And that's the Eight of Cups. It has traveled all the way over here to the corner. So, and it's even the man is faced this way. So this is like, this energy is like leaving your life. Let's go like this. I'm going to bring it back, but let's put it there for now. Now look at this card. We have 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and 10 of Cups. Look at all this goodness traveling towards you. Healing and abundance and stability. Happy ever after card with the 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, you know, this is generational wealth almost. So this is all coming to you, and this is leaving. Yeah, so this is great. I'm going to keep it here still, but yeah, let's just keep it there. I think we're going to do maybe more cards here later, but let's see what else we got here. Vision. Third house, yeah, master your mind. Yeah, I think, you know, you cleared something out and now it's clear. Now the path is clear. Now your mind is clear. But third house communication here, it's also, you know, now the news can come. Now things can come to you easily. Like something with you cleared out the path and now things are coming easily to you. Because Knight of Cups is moving towards you. It almost feels like gifts from the universe. You asked for these gifts and now they're coming. They're coming in front, they're coming in back, they're coming from every corner here. The only thing that's leaving is this strange situation, this strange energy. It even looks like a spiritual energy here. Eight of Cups is the seeker, you know, wanting something that's better. And we see here, it's almost like a sage here. And there's also some nice feeling in this card because it's like some kind of, not sadness, but reverence or like something like that. But it feels like that phase is over for now. Like something with the seeker face is over for now. And I think we're going to put it here. Yeah, let's put it like this. See, it's leaving. Yeah, it's leaving. And now we're going to enjoy more 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. This is very good. And Knight of Cups bringing it to you. Very, very good. So now you're going to enjoy some abundance, some good flow in your life, maybe even some romance, some material windfall. And mind, you know, you mastered your mind maybe here. But the third house is also about news. So maybe getting some good news. Maybe being able to talk something true, maybe with a loved one. Maybe the strange situation caused some kind of conflict in a relationship. In a love relationship, maybe now you're going to talk it through. And everything is going to be great again. Yeah, maybe something like that. Pleasant letter! Third house, the house of communication. Yeah, letter. There's a letter coming to you. Pleasant letter. Good news. And you said long path. Yeah. So this was a long path. This is what's leaving you. I want to put it here next to the Eight of Cups because I feel like this is the... it was a little bit heavy. Yeah, it was heavy actually. So it could be eclipse season really cleared something out for you. It cleared it out. And it helped you put an end to a very long path. And now this energy is ready to leave your life. And this new new stability, new abundance, new happiness, new joy. This growth, this fertility is ready to come into your life. I think, should we do, yeah, let's put 2 cards here, and then let's do the oracle cards, and then let's reveal the cards. Okay. Yeah, we don't know what this is, but let's just keep it there. Sky bridge. Possibility for union. A sky bridge. Wow, so this is, you know, sky bridge here. This looks somehow, once again, look at this powerful, once again, powerful eclipse here. Yeah, it makes me think of the eclipse once again. Next eclipse season, you know, this year, 2025, I think it's going to be in September. I haven't put it on my board yet. I think it's going to be in September. So it could be that something is coming to its full fruition by September. Yeah, by September. Yeah, I think it's September. And possibility for union. So with that, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? What is it that you went seeking? What is it that was activated here? And something with, there will be some kind of union here. Lionsgate also shows up here. So something with like spiritual, astrological happenings are very powerful for you, because we're getting eclipse season. We are getting Lionsgate, which is, you know, the end of July and beginning of August. 8/8, you know, 8th of August is kind of the climax. And I'm also getting summer solstice, winter solstice, depending on where you live in the world. But this seems like these very charged astrological happenings, you're very affected by them in a very good way. They are helping you. They are preparing you. They are unlocking your superpower. Access 100% of your mojo. 33, you are becoming the master here. Master your mind, yeah. Number 333. And we have, you know, Mercury, which is connected to the 3rd house, is also connected to the major arcana, the magician. So a lot of magician energy here. We have Earth Pig, surrender to the moment. Yeah, you went through all these very difficult, you know, very difficult shifts and changes and transformations, and now you're like this very cute little pig. And pig, you know, is also very connected to abundance and fertility. So yeah, you're laying, you're resting. So, you know, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is really, this seems to be, I would be very surprised if you're not going to experience a period of your life with a lot of abundance. I think I just switched side from the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. But it doesn't matter. It can move. Yeah, you have a lot of wealth coming in. You have a lot of wealth coming in. Spiritual wealth with the Knight of Cups. Spiritual wisdom with the Knight of Cups. New upgrades. New downloads. This is going to be fun. This is, you know, there's a part where we are only purging and healing and well, difficult and shadow self and I don't know what triggers here and that. But there's also part of the spiritual journey. When we unlock gifts and ability and new parts of ourselves, there's just like blissful and wonderful and magical. So this is coming to you now. So I really like that this is leaving. Yeah, this is leaving and this is coming. And you're going to rest here. You look at this very happy pig. Rest in your abundance and just have a peaceful time. It seems like you're not affected by anything. It's completely clear here. Whoop. Here comes Paxton. Yeah, this is weird. I had him for some time now. He's like 1 year or something. And he never shows up in my reading, but the last 2 readings, he's been here. So yeah, here he is again. Also in pile 3. Yeah, it was in pile 3 last time too. Blessings! Look at that. Blessings is coming to you. Yeah, very clear here. This is a very clear reading. Blessings is coming to you. One thing that I want to tell you, this is also coming. Some kind of very powerful union with something that is yours. Could be a twin flame union. It could be a spiritual union with your higher self or your higher soul, or I don't know what, but there's something powerful coming here. I kept hearing the next eclipse season in September. Yeah, September is going to be powerful for you. We have polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goal. It is time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. I think you're about to receive a lot of things. You're going to be very busy with all these hands. There's going to be a lot of new changes and shifts in your life. You've been in an introverted mode, and you've been dealing with a lot of challenges. Now you have overcome those challenges, and this hermit stage here, this long path here, is leaving your life. And with that leaving your life, once again repeating the message here, there's like this very new abundant flow of good things coming in here. Delightful intimacy. 10 to the flowering of friendship. Delightful intimacy. There's going to be more time for you to connect with loved ones. There's going to be more time for you to explore another part of life, because I think you've been dealing with strange situations. Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot of strange situations. You've been busy, you know, with yourself and your life and what life put on your plate, kind of, so to say. So, but now because things are working out for you, you know, you're going to have more time. And I think you're going to feel very good about who you are and where you are in life. So you're going to be more naturally more extroverted. And look at the big eyes here. More curious about life and curious about the future and curious about your path. So yeah, you're like, woo, what can I explore? This is funny eyes. Yeah, what can I explore? And you're going to go after like a lot of things. And something is happening in a relationship, because we had romance here and delightful intimacy. Yeah, something is definitely happening in a love relationship with romance and intimacy here. Something very nice, maybe even a little bit surprising, but very nice. We have the Hierophant and we have the Chariot. Yeah, I felt this was the extra message. I keep wanting to go back to the Sky Bridge here. This is approaching you. This is approaching you. So maybe you're getting a little bit of time. Maybe you're getting a little bit of rest now. And then by September, there seems to be Hierophant. There seems to be something very spiritual with the Chariot, you know, moving straight towards you. Chariot is overcoming obstacles, victory and success. So there's a spiritual victory, it's a spiritual success coming here. You're going to overcome some big obstacle. It will create some kind of very powerful sky bridge union here for you. Whatever that means, you know, I don't know. It seems to be mystical. It seems to be very personal for you and your path. So it's hard to say it's going to be exactly this, but it seems to be something powerful. It already started with this eclipse. It already started at the beginning of this year. February, March. It already started with something. And the strange situation maybe started long before that. The strange situation maybe was longer. But the shift started now, I think, this year, where things really started to crack open. And you really started to feel this shift in your energy in some way. Yeah. Should we do one or two last cards? We have one. We have two. Okay, let's see what we have. We have Page of Pentacles. Yeah, new beginning, new opportunities, new possibilities. This is what you're going to enjoy now. Manifestations coming through. You going after what you want. You grabbing everything. You're so curious here. Like, ooh, should I try this? Should I do this? You know? Yeah. And we have Justice. So you definitely did balance something out. Now you have power you never had before. You have unlocked a power within you that you did not have before. And this power is now opening doors for you. This power is now shifting and changing your life in a very positive way with the 10 of Pentacles, with the 10 of Cups. This is big time happiness, big time stability. This is not something that comes and goes. This is changes that comes. This is life changes. These are changes, positive changes that's coming into your life, emotionally, spiritually, physically, that will change your life forever. Life-changing experience. Why I can't find the words. You know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. But your superpower is not 100% open yet. I feel like I don't know if you're halfway or something, but there's going to be a completion, like I said. There's going to be a completion at the end of the year. And September comes up, yeah. Okay, I think we're going to stop here. Pile number 3, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.